Hey, before you scroll away, let me ask you something. What if the answer you've been praying for isn't missing? What if you've just been overlooking the small things God's already been doing? Hey everyone, Chad here. So you probably noticed that today isn't my normal day to post, and that's because I'm restructuring some stuff. Moving forward, I'm going to be posting on Tuesdays and Fridays. Alright, so I've been thinking and praying lately, and one thought that keeps coming to mind is don't overlook the small things. You know, we've all heard the saying, less is more. And when it comes to God and how He works, sometimes that's exactly how He operates. Many times we want that big miracle, we want the big breakthrough, or we just want a big answer. You know, we want God to move in such an impossible way that we can't miss it. But if you look back through Scripture, some of God's greatest works started with something small. What about a shepherd boy and a stone? How about a few loaves and a couple of fish? What about a mustard seed of faith? You know, time and time again, God used small things to accomplish the great and mighty things. Yet, many times, we miss those moments because they don't look like what we expected. We think there's no way this small opportunity matters that much, or there's no way this little step of obedience can make that much of a difference, or just no way God can use this. And before we know it, our doubts begin speaking louder than our faith. In Luke 16:10 it says, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can be trusted with very much." Maybe the reason God has you in a season of small things is because He's teaching you to trust Him in those little things before He brings on the bigger things. You know, the truth is God could bless us with so much more than we could ever imagine. But if He just handed it out all at once, we wouldn't need faith. Instead, God often asks us to trust Him one step at a time. Maybe it's one prayer or one act of obedience, or one opportunity, or just one moment. So today, don't overlook the small things God's already doing in your life. Don't allow your doubts to convince you that God isn't working just because the blessings seem small. Sometimes those smallest moments become the biggest testimonies. As always, I love and appreciate you taking a few moments with me, and may your day be blessed. May your light shine bright in the midst of the darkness. God bless.